Divas. Pluto in Aquarius is shaking things up. Oh, baby, baby, let's have this conversation. What is going on with this world today? It is cray cray, and I'm loving it. Okay. All right. So let's talk about Pluto in Aquarius. Because if you're wondering why the world feels like it's on a cosmic roller coaster with no brakes, this is why. Pluto is the planet of transformation. It's power, death, and rebirth, and has officially, as of November, I believe it was November 19th, entered into Aquarius, where it is staying for a long time. And everything is getting flipped, turned, and shaken up for a good time. And I'm Christine, your energetic ninja, your bougie and healed divine diva, and I cannot wait to break this down for you. I am not an astrologer. If you need an astrologer, I have so many recommendations for you, but I am just telling you what I've learned. And if you want to go deep into the astrology of these moments, then you need to find an astrologer. I am the energy shifter, the frequency lifter. I am the one that's going to help you make billions and billions of dollars from your gifts and your tools and all the things. And I'm going to be the one who's going to help you anchor into the light. That's me. Okay, but let's talk from what I know and what guidance is flowing through me. And let's have some fun with this conversation. It's not going to be serious. We're going to have some fun. Okay. So let's talk Pluto in Aquarius. Okay. Pluto officially dipped its toes into Aquarius just for a little bit in March 23rd of 2023. But then it set its like anchors into moving from Capricorn to Aquarius for good November 19th, 2024, and it's going to stay there until 2044. So we got about 20 years of this amazing energy. So Pluto doesn't come to play. It is the planet of destruction and transformation and raw, unapologetic truth. And so when you combine that with Aquarius, which Aquarius is the rebel, the visionary, right? The revolutionary energy that says, nah, we're not doing things the old way anymore, which means death rail to the patriarchy. Bye, bitch. Which means marginal communities that were put down and you need to do this and you need to be this way. It's like, F that shit. We're not doing that anymore. So when Pluto and Aquarius link up, boom, we're talking massive collective shifts, power restructuring, revolutions that tear down what no longer serves us and build something entirely new. You know, the whole Luigi thing and the CEO thing, all of this stuff, right? I'm going to talk about all the things that are happening now, but that is why it's all happening. So, first of all, let me take you back. Let me take you back for a little minute, okay? Pluto in Aquarius in the past, it was between 1778 and 1798. So, what went down during that time? The American Revolution. That was in 1775 through 1783. The birth of a new nation. People fought for freedom, independence. They wanted to self-govern, right? So the birth of, a democracy type thing, right? We had the French Revolution. That was 1789 through 1799. Off with their heads. Where people overthrew the monarchy, dismantled feudal systems, and screamed liberty, equality, and fraternity. Hello, what did I say Aquarius was all about? Community, equal, like breaking the rules, changing things up. Okay, liberty, equality, and fraternity. I know people don't believe in astrology, but hello, come on. Like, come on. Also, what happened? The Haitian Revolution, 1791 through 1804. Enslaved Africans rose up in Haiti and decided to overthrow their oppressors, creating the first Black Republic and the first nation to abolish slavery. I mean, what? All of these revolutions have in common that they happened during Pluto and Aquarius. That's all I gotta say. The power shifted and people were like, enough. Systems of oppression and inequality, done. Like, we're done with that. And so what's happening now, right? Like I said, Pluto re-entered Aquarius in March of 2023, just for, bouncing back and forth from Capricorn, which is a totally different sign than Aquarius, and then Aquarius, right? And so now permanently it's in Aquarius till 2044. And what happened? We've got global protests, people rising across the world, fighting for women's rights, racial justice, political freedom. We've got South Korea. The dude decided, oh, I'm going to try and create martial law and lie to them about this other stuff to kind of overthrow the government and have an insurrection. And the people were like, hell no, you not. We forget you. What you gonna do, right? And what happened? 4 hours later, they're like, martial law, you're tripping. And I feel like a couple of weeks ago from this time of recording, he got arrested for insurrection, potential insurrection. We've got German governments overthrown. We've got France. We've got so many different countries. We got things happening in Syria, things happening all over. People aren't having corruption anymore. We're like, no, corrupt leaders are getting exposed. Governments are being questioned. New leaders, mostly women, and formerly marginalized voices are rising up. We've got AI, we've got blockchain, we've got decentralized systems, disrupting industries left and right. The way we use money, the way we share information, even social media is changing. We've got UFO or UAP disclosures. Governments are releasing information about that. And you combine Pluto in Aquarius with the rise of the divine feminine, which is focused on community, caring, loving, kind. We're focused on women getting back to equalizing our rights, equalizing who we are. You combine divine feminine rising with Pluto in Aquarius and you get to buckle up. Things that are coming: decentralized power, governments, big banks, massive corporations, their grips are slipping. And with this Aquarius energy, we're going to see decentralized systems. We're going to see healthcare for all. We're going to see grassroots movements. We're going to see community-led leadership. We're going to see more and more and more and more women leading. We're also going to see a revolution in technology. Don't be afraid of technology. When it is ruled by people that are leading with their hearts, guess what? There's nothing to be afraid of. And of course, we have movies about tech this and taking over this, and it's so scary, and do this thing. And of course, we have people trying to sew in like, this is scary. 5G is bad, and this is bad, because they want to silo you. They don't want people talking across nations so they can see, oh wow, the Chinese people are not anything for me to be afraid of. They're loving, they're kind. It's the governments that want to fight against each other. It's the governments that want to fight because that's where all the money comes from, honey. And so when you have social media, you have TikTok, you've got these different things where we can easily start to connect with each other across nations, across continents. Then you have more people saying, oh, is that what you're like? I was told that your world was horrible. I was told this. And you're seeing things firsthand. So you also see, 3, the rise of the marginalized, formerly marginalized. Pluto in Aquarius means anyone who was silenced and ignored and pushed aside is done. Done, done, done. That means women. That means people of color. BIPOC. We mean LGBTQAI plus people. Any marginalized group that was told that they didn't have power is like, are you serious? I got all the power and I'm about to use it. What else are we about to see? We are about to see open contact with interdimensional beings. Yes, formerly known as aliens. We're going to see open contact, not the Hollywood, all of that scariness. We're talking about conscious, intentional contact where we get to reclaim our true history, the history that has been hidden from us. We get to imagine a world where we have access to technologies that we no longer need fossil fuels. We no longer need anything that's hurting the environment of this earth. We get to have technology that builds and contributes to this earth. And what goes away when that happens? Any systems that are there and built for power, government, certain types of education, religion, those things shift. They have no choice but to shift. If we think about it, like most advanced civilizations, they don't operate with a hierarchical government. They have more of a leadership councils. They function through collective consciousness, shared leadership, universal laws across the planet. Imagine a world where decisions are not made based on money or corrupt politics, but through aligned, heart-centered leadership. That is where we're headed. And so how can you lead as an ascension anchor, as a divine diva, as the bougie healed divinity that you are? How can you lead during this shift? Well, let me bring it back to you. All of this is happening and you are not here to sit on the sidelines. You incarnated because you wanted to be on the field, not watching from the bleachers. You are an ascension anchor and you're here to hold the frequency of love, lead your communities, stand steady while systems crumble, show them how to do it too, and build a new world, baby, a new world. And also, let's think about some fun light things. What are some fun things that are going to happen in Pluto Aquarius? The Pluto in Aquarius is not only just about revolution and of chaos and weird and fun. It's also like really fun and wild. And so I want you to expect like wild fashion changes. Like Aquarius is, we don't like follow the rules. And so you're going to see like even in your industry, you're going to be like, I don't want to do it that way. I want to do something new. I want to do something different. You're probably going to see a lot of like what used to be futuristic, metallics, expressive personal style, different hair colors being common, like people just really being in the mood to be different. You're going to see like fashion, digital fashion, like virtual wardrobes, like space travel, like commercial travel. And when we have open contact, we're probably going to be able to go to different dimensions and different things. Slip space, here we come. You guys know the way I talk about manifestation, there's this process that I call slip space. And it's about quantum leaping because you're going directly to where you want to go. Slip space is something that I gleaned from Halo, which is a show that is on Paramount. There's like 3 seasons or 2 seasons, I forget. I think there's 2 or 3. It's really good. I don't think it's coming back. Let's hope it. Let's get let's get something kind of petition together to bring Halo back. But I loved it because I'm not. Anyway, I loved it. Anyway, so slip space is where they would go. And they would go faster than the speed of light from dimension to dimension, planet to planet, and they would be able to go like where they wanted to go. And so imagine that, us having access to like slip space and being able to go to all of these different places and experience these different dimensions with these higher dimensional beings who are in alignment with our frequency of love and fifth dimensional and all that kind of stuff. Like just think about that being available to everybody, not just one group of people. Like these are fun things that you can think about. Like, how can you be more yourself? How can you be more authentically you, not following everyone, being the trendsetter, being the one everybody watches? That is Pluto in Aquarius energy. And so one thing that I want to finish this off with is love. Love will always win. And here's the thing. No matter how loud the chaos gets, no matter what systems fall, love is always going to be the most powerful frequency, and you get to anchor that in. So while Pluto is burning down the old, your job is to stay anchored in love. Not fear, not anger, not panic, love. When you can hold the frequency of love, you can rise above the noise and you can become that powerful leader that guides the light in the storm. Because you are here you are standing at the edge of a completely different world. Power is shifting, systems are crumbling, and you, YOU, you who are listening to this, the divine diva, divinity in a body, you have been called to lead in ways like you've never led before. Pluto in Aquarius is here to liberate you. Let the old fall away. Speak up, stand tall, lead boldly, because love will always win, which means that you are winning. Hugs, kisses, and all of the feels. Stay bougie, be healed, and keep it divine, diva.